Good evening, good morning all. Welcome to Auckland, New Zealand from the Black Bull Markets trading floor. My name is Anish Lal and I'm keen to speak to you about recent occurrences in markets and especially with market dynamics, what's getting investors wary about trend changes and possibly a huge turnaround in the near future. Now, before we get onto that, just want to touch on overnight markets. Now, Asian markets continue to remain cautious over the trade war tensions. The fact is, we are in a trade war state at the moment. Whether or not the markets have realized that yet or are pricing it in remains to be seen. Nasdaq still rallying to all-time highs. The Dow Jones at the moment on its 7th longest run in history of the index. So we could continue to see this movement to the upside in US indices, but a lot of investors are now finally getting to grips with the recent moves in certain key asset classes, and again striking a bit of cautiousness where this death cross is considered. Now, this what I'm talking to you about, a death cross, is a trend change indicator. A lot of investors realize the simple moving average crossover as a potential indicator, technical indicator to signal a big change or a trend reversal in key assets such as stocks or commodities. Now, really, as the US mega stocks or tech stocks continue to support the American economy, it may paint a picture that is somewhat skewed. If you take away the weighting of those stocks, you get a true picture of the US economy and how businesses are performing. And in fact, they are lagging behind. Now, that effect might start trickling down now to key commodities such as gold. So let me show you a chart of gold and show you why this is a pretty big concern and why this could perhaps indicate the start of something greater moving into the last few quarters of this year. Now, downtrends are pretty much everywhere in the markets at the moment. And these death crosses are popping up in asset classes from Chinese stocks to global systematically important banking assets and most recently gold and silver. Just show you here. So as you can see, gold is now suffering. This death cross or the downtrends pretty much signified by the cross of the 50-day moving average, moving below its 200-day moving average counterpart. So what you can see is this signal here as a potential trend change, more euphemistically known as the death cross. So here we can see it happened here in the month of November 2016 when gold was trading 1282, shy of about perhaps about $20 pretty much, or about $15 to $20 above what we're currently trading at. And you can see that was a start of a significant move to the downside where gold went as far low as $1,100 per ounce. So that was a pretty fast accelerated move from 1289 to 11. The low there of 1123. So almost 10% of its value lost within a few months. Now we saw a cross here, and that cross signaled an upward trend, and as per the laws of the moving averages, the price of gold rallied from about 1249 to 1310. Now what we've seen, very interestingly, is very recently a cross. This is on a daily chart between the two moving averages. Again, I've got it highlighted here in red. I'll just remove that so you can see a recent cross here. Now, again, could this death cross, as it is known, signal and now potential greater moves to the downside? Well, you've got a clear support to clear around the 1234 mark, still good $30 below the current price. But again, gold falling at such an accelerated speed is cause for concern. amongst any trader, amongst any institution, or amongst any investor. So definitely keep your eyes on this asset class and see what unfolds over the next few months or so as the trade wars come into play. The theory behind gold is that when there is uncertainty in the market, or when traders like to hedge for inflation, they tend to use gold as an asset. So it's interesting that that's not quite happening at the moment, especially in a realm of the stronger dollar. Just having a look at some other charts as well. I want to show you the chart of the German DAX, where we're also seeing this death cross. Now, Europe, again, not spared by this cross. It did rebound earlier on this year, but as the trade tariffs come into play, you are seeing that the German stocks spiral lower. Now, again, this could be a strong indication of what's to come in the European economy, especially as more trade tariffs are plastered onto Europe. But look, not all to despair, as you know. I mean, it could just be global growth slowing down. I'll show you another chart here. The NASDAQ, again, trading at all-time highs, and you've got an economic surprise index of that is lower here. That could be signaling low global growth. So two sides of the argument there. However, key assets to watch nonetheless. Keep your eyes peeled on them. As always, wish you the very best of luck with your trading. And for any questions, please don't hesitate to contact us. And for more great videos like this, use the subscribe buttons below. We wish you all the best of luck with your trading. Goodbye.